Well, hello. It's Molly again. I'm back here with my update, like I said I was going to do. And I am proud to say that I am sober. I did not choose to drink. No shit down here. Oh no. Only Pepsi and Mountain Dew. No sauce for old moles. No, no, no. Mm-mm. It actually makes 45 days today. So, getting close to getting that 2-month chip. As you can tell, I'm in a decently far better mood than I was in the last video. And first off, I want to thank everybody that viewed the last video. I can't believe it got as many views as it did, since my channel's so small. Gained some subs, and just the comments. I mean, the comments really show that. I mean, even the strangers, there's so many people out there that care, and people that can relate. And there was so much good advice and suggestions on what to do, and how to keep my mind away from those thoughts. And thank you. It meant a lot. It was really nice to see that stuff. I was blown away. Oh yeah. So, in the last video, it was more about dealing with the breakup and not being able to keep her out of my thoughts, and the thoughts of drinking. Well, the thoughts of drinking have, for the most part, subsided. And I'd say thoughts of her cut down at least 80%. I'm not thinking about her near as much. Because in the past couple days, some things have come to light. And when I stepped back and looked at the reason that it didn't work out with her and me, it's for the longest time I was always thinking, what did I do wrong? What could I have done better? I've come to realize that it wasn't me, because I tried to give her as much as I could. Love, affection, caring. I was there when she wanted to talk, every night video chatting. If she wanted me to stay over, I'd stay over. She would keep too much of her feelings to herself and not tell me things until she blew up at me. And then it was like, I've been lonely this whole time. It's like, well, I didn't know that because you don't talk to me. I can't blame myself for that, because had I known, then I could have done something about it. But what am I supposed to do when I don't know? I'm not a mind reader. And there's other things. What really hurts when you get involved with somebody that you really connect with, have a lot in common with. You feel like you got a future, And I'm at a point in my life where I'll be 39 in February. I've got 3 kids already. I have been to hell and back more times than I can talk about when it comes to my drinking. So I've done a lot of shit in my life already. I want to meet that special person and settle down. And I had been single for 5-6 years before me and my ex here started dating in March. I think by April or early May, I had proposed. That went good. Things were always, for the most part, good. We'd go discing, frisbee golf. And I don't like the word frisbee, though. But disc golf, she'd stay over here, I'd stay over there. We watched pretty much all of American Horror Story. We're having good times. I don't understand. I mean, yes, I did have a relapse, 2 relapses, 45 days ago now. Well, so it would have been like 50 days, whatever. And you know, that was tough. We got through it. And only till recently, I thought, okay, we got through that. Only until recently I find out here, apparently when I had been drinking, I slammed the cabinet door really loud and it scared her and gave her PTSD. It's a stretch, but if that's true, okay. But that's her excuse, reason, whatever you want to say, for not wanting to stay over here anymore. So that forced me, for the most part, if we're going to spend the night, I had to spend at her house. So, because she didn't feel comfortable here anymore. It's like, all right, then that's what I'll do. Then she starts, this past Sunday, we had a great night. I spent the night at her house. Great cuddling, watching TV show and, you know, other stuff. It was a good night. I think we both had a good night. I mean, a lot of I love yous, stuff like that. Next day she was working, and then, you know, she took a nap. I took a nap too. Come Tuesday, I get her pounding my face in with this shit about I nap too much. I nap too much. I nap when I'm tired, okay? And nobody has ever told you, well, I shouldn't even say you, because there's no way to know if she's going to watch this anyway. She watched the last one, but if you do, and you are watching this, then I'm just saying, I never told you had to wait up for me to get up from my nap. And after you were honking about the nap, I did a little research about that. I have my sleep appointment really soon, and it's a high percentage chance that I have sleep apnea. I have like all the qualifications, whatever, things that would, being overweight, being a smoker, a lot of things. I know I have sleep apnea because I can't sleep more than like usually an hour and a half at the most during the night without waking up. And so I never get restful sleep. And if you look up sleep apnea, if you have it, you tend to be a lot more tired throughout the day. So, but even that aside, I told her Tuesday that I would give up naps for her. That it wasn't that important that I take a nap. If she wanted us to be more on the same schedule, that's what I would do. Then I get all this, I'm always lonely, you're never there. And that's why I had to start saying that you're delusional. Or she's delusional. If you look up delusional in the dictionary, it's exactly what I'm talking about. She could say she's lonely, but the night before, or Sunday night, just proved that she wasn't. She was happy, she wasn't lonely, but then she can say the next day or the day after she is. She's unhappy, she's lonely. Well, I have evidence to contradict that. But she sticks with her story and doesn't look at the facts. To me, that's delusional. But, like I said, after looking and stepping back and looking at a lot of these things, I've come to realize that it wasn't me. It was her. I know there's two sides to every story, but I can't stress enough how much I tried to do for her to keep this relationship going. And it seemed like at any chance she would get mad at me, it had to go straight to, we're breaking up. Doesn't really show, to me, that you care about the relationship, or she tried to put the work in. Me, I was always trying to put the work in and make it work. Because that's what it is. You want a good relationship, marriage, something that's going to last a long time. You're going to have struggles, difficulties. You have to put the work in. It's not all lovey-dovey all the time. Sometimes you're going to hate the other person. My foster parents that when I was living with them when I was younger, I think up until my foster dad passed away, they had been married almost 60 years, something like that. And I had asked, how'd you make that work? It wasn't not always easy. There were times that she's like, oh, I wanted to kill him, or vice versa. I mean, that's the way it is. And that's what sucks with, seems like the world today is that people just so quick to give up on things. I'm old school. I don't do that. If I say I love you and I want to be with you forever, I'm going to make that promise and I'm going to keep it. Apparently she would prefer to lie. And I'm sorry, honey, but that's how I look at it. You promised me all these things. You say, oh, I can stick with you through, if you relapse and all this. No. Those are lies. You sold broken dreams. And I'm sorry, you may not think that's a big deal or I take it too seriously. This is my life. You basically wasted the past 7 months of my life because you weren't committed like I was. I told you, I'm at a stage of my life where I'm not just looking to hook up. I'm not, if I wanted a piece of ass, something like that, I can go get that shit. I don't want that. And she could be the first one to vouch for the fact that that's not at all what I was about during the relationship. I'm at that point in my life. I want I want marriage. I want something that's going to last until I'm old and we're both old. And it just sucks when you think you found that person and they sell you such a good story and drop you like yesterday's shit. But then they can go and make TikToks and act like it's your fault, and right. Keep that going. Speaking of TikTok, for people that do watch this or watch the last one, if you want to check out my TikTok, I can leave a link in the description. But I believe is it my real name? I'll leave it in the description. But if you want to check out my TikTok, I just got a shitload of music video things I do on there. It's pretty much all I use it for. Don't do the Facebook too much anymore, but I'm kind of thinking of, my channel used to be mainly about video games and shit, but since I had a falling out with most of my gaming buddies last year, I don't really do that much anymore. I play video games a lot still for myself. I just don't stream them or make videos anymore. It just wasn't, worth it. Wasn't getting views. I've never been paid from YouTube, so I'm not doing this for money. It was just something I wanted to do and have fun with. But I was thinking about more making my channel about stuff like this, since there was a lot of comments about people that could relate and had suggestions. Maybe I'll just start doing, I would like to start doing live streams where we could chat, live, but for now I might just do these videos a couple times a week and talk about addiction, relationships, the world in general. Not politics or religion, because those two things are dangerous to talk about. But, it really feels good to do this and actually people, respond and comment back. Because between my AA meetings I go to and this, it's been helping. But my meetings I don't go to until Monday. I go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So then Thursday through Sunday I'm working, so I don't get to meetings then. So this could definitely be something that could help with that. And I'd always been thinking about my channel being more kind of like a, let's talk sobriety, type stuff. So I think that's where I want to go with it. But just making sure, yeah. I think that about sums it up. I didn't really want to make this about a relationship thing, but I just wanted you guys to know that I'm doing a lot better. Excuse me. I'm not depressed. I'm not feeling like I have to drink. Those thoughts are gone. I'm still hurt. I'm still reeling from that. But I'm trying to stay positive. And my fake smile I put on at work and other people now is becoming more sincere. Because I'm not just, putting on a face and inside I'm feeling like shit. I'm actually starting to feel better. And I think it's just going to get better. The longer I'm away from her. Longer I'm away from the lies. So, thank you all again for tuning in the last video, and for whoever watches this one, I appreciate it. I know this is already longer than the last one by 6-7 minutes. Sorry, I'm not trying to make long videos. I know people get sick of, don't really care for watching long videos. So, I hope everybody is doing well out there, and I will keep you posted and get another video out in a couple days probably. But yeah, I'll leave a link in the description for my TikTok if anybody's interested in that. Otherwise, hope you all take care, stay safe. Sobriety number one, and I'm very proud to say that I still am. I didn't let it beat me this time. Thank you. Talk to you later. Woo!